else having kind of a crazy week. For me personally, it is freezing here in Texas. I know a lot of you guys probably got snow this week, but I'm also dealing with needing a root canal right now. And my tooth is so sensitive to the cold. So like generally it being cold right now hurts so bad, but my dentist can't get me in yet. So I'm dying just a little bit on the inside. Luckily, warm drinks and warm food doesn't seem to bother it. So I am sipping on coffee and warm water all day. Because it's been such a whirlwind and I am so ready for spring, I thought we'd do a little bit of baking therapy today. I was thinking we might make Pop-Tarts and another coffee syrup. I haven't decided on the coffee syrup yet, which is kind of an issue in itself since I'm already recording, but we're just gonna figure it out along the way. We're gonna use what I already have in my kitchen and we're gonna make magic happen. That's my make magic happen dance. Let's start with the Pop-Tarts. I'm gonna show you everything we need for a cozy afternoon of baking therapy. All I'm gonna ask for you is to grab a cup of coffee, tea, or water, wear something extra cozy, and let's start baking. In terms of ingredients, you're going to want a puff pastry. I'm using the Sweet Lawrence version. Some powdered sugar. You're going to need some sort of filling. I'm going to do jam. Sprinkles are optional, they're for decoration, of course. And you're going to need some milk. We'll use this several times, so make sure you pick one you like. And lastly, if you're wanting to make your Pop-Tarts into fun shapes, I recommend cookie cutters. Your supplies should look like this. All right, in terms of substitutions, you can use any type of milk you'd like. I'm using whole milk, but you can use plant-based milk if you'd like. Instead of chia smash, you can use any type of jam. I also really enjoy this brand, Crofters, but again, any jam will do. And lastly, I'm going to use gluten-free puff pastry because of my gluten allergy in addition to a plethora of other allergies, but any puff pastry should work. Let's get baking. I always have the hardest time opening these guys. Let's try this again. It works. And now using a fork, we're going to press the edges together to make sure that all of our filling stays inside while we bake. Should I do a milk wash? Yeah, I think so. Okay, we need to bake this for 12 to 15 minutes at 425 Fahrenheit. While that's baking, I thought I would treat myself to a little coffee and some time in my book while I'm under the heated blanket. I'm currently reading Assistant to the Villain, and it's so cozy. Low spice, which I enjoy. It's got the office-style humor, but it's so magical. Such an easy read. Now I've got to check to see if it's ready. Yep, time to take it out of the oven. Now that our pastries are out of the oven, we're going to make our icing, and essentially to do that, we're just going to be mixing some powdered sugar and milk until it's the consistency you like. You want it nice and thick, but still runny. This is my favorite type of consistency. Oh my goodness, it is so cute. I think we need to do a taste test before we give the final verdict. That is so good. I will definitely be making these again. Jump scare, new outfit, new day. Actually, after we were done making the Pop-Tarts, I got a little call from the dentist that I could head over, so I did. Got some x-rays, and good news, bad news. Everything's fine with my tooth. It's just really sensitive to cold right now, and they want to do some 3D imaging, so I have to schedule that for a little later. But for now, that just means warm liquids, warm drinks, warm meals, which is totally fine. It's cold out, so let's be cozy anyways. Speaking of cozy, I think it's time to make some cozy coffee syrup. And I've come up with a little recipe I think you're going to love. My hair didn't even make it a day. Gotta put it up. We're making a brown sugar and citrus coffee syrup. It's got vanilla, it's got orange, it's got brown sugar, obviously, but this is such a cozy flavor, especially when it's gloomy outside. It truly makes me just want to read my book under a blanket with my coffee in hand, and that would just be so ideal. Not only is this recipe super easy, but you likely already have everything you need to make it. If you don't have vanilla bean paste, you are absolutely welcome to use vanilla extract. Both will work perfectly fine. I wish you guys could smell this because this smells divine. Well, this certainly isn't the best latte art I've ever seen. I'm still having such a hard time getting the milk consistently correct. Like, I try to mix the milk foam with the milk after I'm done frothing it, and it just doesn't really seem to want to happen. Anyways, we need to do a taste test. That's so good. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. You got a little bit of baking therapy and maybe inspiration to bake yourself. If you do bake any of my creations, I would love to see them if you tag me online. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll be back soon with another day of baking therapy. Let me know in the comments which recipe you want to see next.